Alright everyone, this is it. The final chapter for the second arc. Chapter 26. Replay, never ending. And our chapter starts off with Sailor Moon using her power and what looks like destroying the planet Nemesis. That was fast. But then suddenly she disappears and everyone goes, "Has Nemesis been destroyed? Sailor Moon, where's Sailor Moon? Where?" Everyone is searching for Sailor Moon, then suddenly Tuxedo Mask disappears as well. So Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon are both missing. They believe that Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask might be there might be a nemesis. Then suddenly Neo Queen Serenity wakes up. She wakes up from her sleep. She's not the only one to wake up. The other Sailor Guardians are starting to wake too. The future Sailor Guardians. And then she suddenly kisses Tuxedo Mask. His old body disappears, and he's reunited with Neo Queen Serenity. She walks outside, and Chibiusa sees her mother again. They hug. Chibiusa goes, "Mommy!" And once again, Prince Edmund, Queen Serenity, King Edmund, sorry, and Chibiusa are all reunited. Chibiusa explains that it was all her fault, that she caused all the problems. She was trying to be mature and strong, just like her mother. And she explains herself, and she says that she's the reason Pluto died. Queen Serenity says, "It's not your fault. That much I know. Don't say another word, small lady. You've suffered a lot. It's what has caused you to grow up so much. My body has healed. I'm fine now. I can help you. We can bind our strengths together to protect this planet, small lady. I always thought you didn't need me. You're my one and only daughter. I've always loved you." Chibiusa says, "From now on," Chibiusa said, I always thought you didn't need me." She said that, then Sailor Moon said, "You were my one and only daughter," so on and so forth. So I'm trying to make sure you guys know when I'm reading the bubbles. Then Chibiusa says, "From now on, even just a little bit, I can really help you." Sailor Moon goes, "You're my one and only heir apparent princess." So after that, they try to figure out where Sailor Moon went to. They believe she's been sucked into the planet. And Chibiusa says she will go and help save Tuxedo Mask and Queen Serenity and Sailor Moon from from Nemesis and Death Phantom. So Queen Serenity gives her the power, gives Chibiusa her rod. And Chibiusa's off to go save Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. And then the other Guardians go, "Your Majesty, we should go too. Let us wait right here." Neo Queen Serenity says, "For the three of them." But she also says that. Then we cut to it being in space. We hear, "It's quiet, so quiet. What a lonely place. What an empty feeling. Where am I? Where are we? It looks like we were blown here." Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask are reunited, and they suddenly see the planet Nemesis. Nemesis goes, "Hee, my host body, the planet Nemesis, will be your graveyard. The negative energy of the maleficent black crystal that swallows and eradicates everything, and limitless positive energy of the legendary silver crystal that lends to the strength and amplifies everything. It is only perfection if one possibility both. And it will allow one to control the entire universe. I will have the Earth. With it, the legendary silver crystal, then the solar system. And after that, I will absorb the rest." He doesn't even laugh. "And no one will be able to stop me." Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask talk a bit. Tuxedo Mask says that she has the power to do it, and he will give her all his power to save the Earth, to stop Death Phantom, They do one more passionate kiss, and then a light starts coming out of their hands, and Chibiusa appears. She goes, Sailor Moon, Tuxedo Mask. I came in Neo Queen Serenity's place. Chibiusa, I'm going to fight with you. And so they both combine, so they both pray, and then Sailor Moon says, then take all the power you have and hit that planet with it. All the power of the legendary solar crystal at Nemesis. They use the Moon Princess hallucination and wipe out Nemesis. The planet is destroyed. So yes, Sailor Moon does have the power to blow up planets. So everyone who says that Sailor Moon is not powerful enough to destroy a planet, she just blew up Nemesis. So yeah, why not keep arguing that somehow she doesn't have all that much power when she clearly can blow up a fucking planet? And she's only gonna get stronger too. Anyways, after that, everything is healed. Well, it's starting to heal again. People are being revived, and the other Guardians must now leave. But Neo Queen Sindri says, and for you all, I grant you new planet powers. Sailor Mars, the Guardian of War. Sailor Mercury, the Guardian of Wisdom. Sailor Jupiter, the Guardian of Protection. And Sailor Venus, the Guardian of Love. Wow, Sailor Venus got the Guardian of Love, yet cannot seem to find a boyfriend. Neo Queen Serenity, think next time before you give a assignment like that to somebody who has fallen in love over 500,000 times as I count. Anyways, they all head back, and Sailor Moon, and then they ask if she can go see if they ask Neo Queen Serenity if she can see Sailor Moon, but Neo Queen Serenity says that she's not permitted to meet with her past self. Sailor Moon returns. She sees she's got a new brooch. And they ask about Nemesis and about Crystal Tokyo. Nemesis is destroyed, and 13th century Earth has returned to its way, the way it was. The Queen, she's just fine. Everyone went back to the palace, and normal flow of time has begun again. We have to get back soon. Then we see that Sailor Moon wanted to meet with her future self, and Neo Queen Serenity wanted to meet with Sailor Moon. They both are still thinking about the fact they want to, but they're afraid that that they could change history. Then suddenly, they meet. Yes, Sailor Moon and Neo Queen Serenity are meeting, face to face. That is kinda cool. She says she couldn't leave without expressing her gratitude. Sailor Moon says thank you. They both wish each other a farewell. And even the past Sailor Guardians meet the future Sailor Guardians, get to see each other. They both bid each other farewell, then Sailor Moon wakes up. She wonders if it was a dream or if it really happened. Then she sees Chibiusa, says it's time to get up. And Sailor Moon says that she has too much stuff, that she's not supposed to bring that much stuff to school. And Chibiusa says she had to bring these things with her. She has to go back to the 30th century. Then Sailor Moon says she thinks she forgot something. She runs home, and she starts crying. Chibiusa says, I keep saying selfish stuff. I'm sorry, Usagi, don't be mad. I really want to stay here. But me being here was a nuisance for you, wasn't it, Usagi? Usagi says screams it wasn't a nuisance. She says, well, sure, you always did as you please, and you never once considered my feelings. Chibiusa says, don't cry, Usagi, and Chibiusa says, you're the one, and then Chibiusa, I cannot speak. Then Usagi says, you're the one who's crying, and they hug each other. They don't want to go. But after that, they're at the place where they first met. Tuxedo Mask is there. He gives to Chibiusa dolls and tells her not to cry. They hug. And Chibiusa is about to leave, but she gives a new item to Usagi. It's a heart moon rod. And she says goodbye to both of them. And she says that she loves Usagi the most. And she returns back to her world. They remember how much they see the other, and we get a picture with all the other Guardians crying, but being happy they're together. Being happy. Then you see Usagi and Momo-chan telling it wasn't a dream, that one day they're going to meet Chibiusa again. They think about their future. And then they're about to kiss when suddenly Luna P falls on Momo-chan's head, and then suddenly, bam! Chibiusa drops him from the sky and says, hee hee, I came back. And then they give Usagi-chan and Momo-chan a letter and says, Dear all, I'm so happy to hear that you are willing to train Small Lady. Thank you for taking on our daughter. Sincerely yours from Serenity. Then Chibiusa says, so I'll be under your care again. And then Momo-chan says, this does look a lot like future Usagi would write. And Usagi doesn't look all that happy. And it says, to be continued. And the chapter ends. And damn, what a good way to end that. Really, that arc was a very good arc, and what a way to end it. That was a perfect way to end that arc. But the fact that Sailor Moon met her future self is just awesome. I always wanted them to do that in the anime. They never did. And I'm going to address this more tomorrow with my wrap-up, but damn, that was a good one. And even Neo Queen Serenity still acts like... She still is Usagi. All around a very good arc, and I cannot wait for the next arc. But before that, we have a wrap-up to do tomorrow. Anyways, this is Ash saying so long. I'm out. Good night.